Hello, my lovers, my people. You know what time it is? I've been praying over these cards the last, I would say, since Thursday. Last Thursday. I've had these sitting under 2 Lemurian crystals. Just chilling. So, it's been a minute since I've done a tarot today for everybody, a general. So I was sitting here like, I have a few errands to run. I have some things I'm going to work on today. And then I'm going to Aldi's after that. So stay tuned. Fingers crossed everything goes smooth. But beyond that, you know, I was just thinking about what to give you guys today. And it became clear it's been a little minute since I've done a tarot today. But this is going to be about a transit that's coming up, and I feel like we could use some extra guidance around communication since Jupiter is about to go retrograde. So, you know what? I need to say a little, I need to rant, you know? I need to rant. You know how I love to drink my raw cacao every morning? Usually I use some type of animal protein, okay? Usually it's either bone broth or grass-fed gelatin, beef gelatin. I get it from Amazon, and it took 4 more days than I expected it to get here. And my roommate had some leftover vegan protein sitting around. The ratio is 2 scoops of the gelatin is 65 grams of protein. This vegan protein is 2 scoops and it's 40 grams of protein. One has carbs, one doesn't. You know, it's all natural, whatever. But it's been altogether about 6 days where I was on vegan protein powder. And I used to be vegan. I used to be vegetarian. I lived a great part of my life like that. However, my body has changed. My needs have changed. I've realized what good nutrients feel like in my body by trial and error. This drink gets a little sticky because of the gelatin. But my body has felt bloated, achier, more tired. I can't sit and eat enough protein in a meal to compensate for those 65 grams of protein that I was getting. I can't, so that's why I drink it in the morning. Because that supplements a great deal of my protein for the rest of the day, and then I can eat some smaller sized meals, mainly of protein, and still get there. But I have a hard time reaching my protein levels because my stomach isn't that large. I can't sit there and shovel in that food the way my mind wants me to. So I'm feeling so in tune with gratitude right now because I'm finally being able to nourish my body properly today. I slept like 5 hours last night. That's not good for me. I thrive better at 6.5 and above. Anything above 8 and I'm groggy these days. There was back in the day I used to sleep 12 hours regardless. You guys, if you love these readings, you must love my rants too. Sometimes this is part of warming up to speak. have to, it's part of my personality. So I love you guys. Thank you for your time, if you're still here. So this reading, sorry, the lighting is crap that direction because there's bright light, so I'm trying to keep it controllable. The seasons change and everything changes about how I record. The lighting in this house is not the best. Anyway. Believe it or not, this is the brightest room in the house. So, back to these cards and communication. So, I'm going to divide it up into an Eliza of Brooklyn style advice do don't. And we'll go from there. Actually, I'm feeling corrected. They want me... I prayed before I put the camera on. Alright, the guides are telling me that I need to get a general snapshot, a temperature, take the temperature of the energy, then get an advice, do, don't. So I've asked for my ego to be removed. I've asked for my deities of choice to be allowed into the circle. I've asked for benevolent beings of darkness. All the things that I always ask for in my card prayer, I've already done, but I ask you to ask your guides from the other side. Invite the people or entities that you work with from the other side. Named and nameless. Anything that has our highest good in their hearts. No confusion allowed. Okay. Quick snapshot of what's going on now. So that was 10 of Cups reversed, 4 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Pentacles. Upsy daisies. So, while things aren't sour, communication-wise, they could be better. It seems like the pattern of withholding, this middle card, 4 of Pentacles, the pattern of withholding energy is doing harm for the group. The general collective has a retraction energy, and it is causing a block in happiness. It's not the other way around. This card does come first. This is the outward emotional landscape, but this is what's going on at the core. A reset on the horizon to correct things. It's going to come through a pattern of gratitude and playfulness, which is exactly what I always say. So, rest easy in that. This is not the end of, or the conclusion of, or, you know, whatever. The curtain hasn't been called. This is just a reevaluation. Did I just say reevaluation? Whatever the fuck did I just say? Can't even imitate myself. What the fuck was that? Reevaluation. I just said this is for Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. It's funny we're getting Earth cards because I feel like this is going to be vulnerable, because this is taking resources, and this is this is about emotions of security, safety, predictability, harmony, togetherness, not being at its fullness. It's kind of crippled or not in its fullness. It's got some patina. It's a little worn out, a little tired, and needs a little refreshment. It's like relationships, family, people you've been with for a long time. You spend a lot of one-on-one time with them, and you don't see them as clearly as you should. You should be more curious about them, because people change from moment to moment. And the person that you left in a conversation a week ago might not be the person they are today. So humanity needs a constant state, not necessarily of always reassurance, but just a constant state of renegotiation, rechecking in. This pullback energy has to stop at some point, and I think that's what this retrograde pattern's about. I think this is a setback, a peeling back of a layer to allow some vulnerability, so that like a trust can be reestablished, because it's starting to look really like I can't trust. I feel insecure. I can't trust. I can't be the first one to budge. That's what it looks like. You see? So, this Page of Pentacles is about new seeds. I know it's winter time approaching, but there are seeds that you do sow in the autumn. And this, I believe, is both a harvest of the seeds planted in spring and a planting of seeds that you would want to sow for the winter. They need a little frost, a little bit of, I forget what they're called. They call it, they need that freeze point in order to grow some of these things. So, even though this is uncomfortable and the security is being tested, it's necessary. Don't worry about it. It's getting reborn. I'm going to leave those 3 cards out. Advice, don't, please. Then we're going to call it, because I got things to do. She a busy girl. Advice, don't. Scorpio season starting. This isn't just a card about obsession or addiction. It's also playfulness and a little flirting and just a little naughtiness, a little mischievousness. This is advice. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Look up the double. This is a shadow to the lovers, but we need a little sweet with our sour. Our do card. Do keep pressing forward. Do keep going in your right energy. Do keep uniting the light with the darkness. Do keep sitting in the middle of balance. Do look to the sky for guidance. Watch a transit report. Whatever you got to do to stay in touch with your spiritual guidance and your emotions at the same time. Focus on healing as you go, while being in this energy. That's a hell of a fucking crisscross, right? Don't be defensive. Don't believe that you have anything to fight right now. You don't have to be on your edge of the seat. Like, things are taking care of themselves. You don't have to have your defenses up. You can drop your defenses. You're good. That's it. That's playful. This is kind of sexy. Not gonna lie. There's a crescendo here building. So Jupiter in retrograde is gonna be a good thing. I gotta go. So much love to you. I'd give you all a big hug if I could. I could use a hug today. I swear. It's not the same, but it'll do. I love you guys. Take care.